If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. So content has been kind of on a slowdown. Guys, I just got my content account, okay? I just got it. So the RTTK cards that you guys want reviews for, I might be able to do maybe like tomorrow or something. It really depends on when I get the currency on it, you know what I'm saying? But guys, today is going to be a tactic review for the 4222. This is from Neil Guide, so if you guys want to check out the original video, be sure to do so, okay? So yeah, we always do reviews for different tactics over here because obviously some people don't like to use certain formations, like, oh, I don't like using the 4-3-2-1, the 4-4-2, all that kind of stuff. So it's always good to provide some different options for people that are going to still be tactics that are very, very good to use in the meta of the game, okay? So obviously this is on the RTG account. Doing pretty well so far, to be honest. I did get to Division 5 recently, but I will say, man, that at some point you definitely need to improve your defense. That's going to be like the most important thing for this account. I never really do Road to Glory episodes. I just show the gameplay and the rewards and stuff through the other videos, you know what I mean? But anyways, the 4222 is set up like this. So you have it on balance for defense, 47 for width, 39 for depth, balance on build-up play, no direct passing on it. Forward runs is going to be the go-to for this tactic. 50 for width, 3 for players in the box, 1 for corners, 1 for free kicks. Instructions is going to be stay back while attacking, overlap on the fullbacks. This is for both of them. Very important to put the instruction on overlap. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's very, very important because when you're building up the play, just in general, you need to have that overlapping play to the side position while working with your left attacking mid and right attacking mid, but you also need it so that when you have possession of the ball in the CDM area, you can make those passes as well to the side because they will not move forward that often if they're not like too crazy of players, right? So you have to be very mindful of the fact that it's very important to kind of get that overlap on that instruction. CDMs, both of them are on stay back while attacking, cut, passing lane, and cover center. You can get one player that is going to be the guy that could potentially attack for you, right? So Ronaldo Sanchez is that guy for me on the Shadow chemistry style. I don't have the Shadow yet, but we're trying to build the coins in this account first, you know? But Ronaldo Sanchez on that cut, passing lane, cover center, stay back while attacking instruction, like, it's great to use because he's still going to attack sometimes because that's base capabilities, right? Then you have your more defensive-oriented card playing in the other CDM position. Right attacking mid and left attacking mid, you want to keep them both on comeback and defense against the box with a cross. Guys, I'll be honest, like, you can use any sided players in those areas 100%, right? So, you know, even if I wanted to use like Jota as my right attacking mid, I could totally do that. Like, even in a 4-2-3-1, the way that it lines up is perfectly fine. But I will say that very similar to last year's game, especially in the beginning, I really, really prefer to use the high work rated cards in those positions, right? Because especially when you have the comeback and defense instruction and the get into the box instruction, when you're high, you're very consistent at following those specific instructions, right? So it's very nice to be able to kind of boost that as much as possible. Your strikers, generally speaking, you want to try to get players that have like really solid attacking AI. Honestly, Jota definitely moves across the pitch really well because he has that high-low work rate that really forces certain movements out of the card that, for me personally, I definitely need, right? So obviously with the strikers, I've tried different strikers, guys. This is definitely going to be another year where the lower rated strikers are not going to be as crazy to work with. Like, you definitely need to go higher rated with your cards for you to get some very, very solid players. Like, I think Liao might be a good striker. I haven't tried him out yet, but yeah, just make sure that you have like that proper attacking AI up top. It's going to be very, very important to work with. Now, you're going to notice that for both of the instructions on the striker, one is on stay forward and one is on comeback and defense. So the comeback and defense, this player is going to kind of act like your cam when it comes to the build-up, right? So when he comes back on defense, when you win possession of the ball, he's just close to you to kind of progress your play forward, right? So it's like a 4-2-2 that defends in a 4-2-3-1 in a way, right? In a way, because sometimes they move into the side positions. But on that comeback and defense, it's just the guy that helps you out with the build-up. So honestly, like if you're really rich in this game, Neymar is the perfect for that role where he's on that comeback in defense, right? Because that guy can basically, if you have him on just like a stay central role and you don't force attacking the eye out of the card with like a get him behind or anything, the way that that card moves across the pitch is absolutely phenomenal, right? Some cheaper options, like obviously you can see here that I'm using João Felix. João Felix would not be a bad choice, but obviously you do have to improve your players as quickly as possible in this game, because the meta players definitely make a huge difference. Like I said, when you're using the lower rated defenders, it's not necessarily ideal. In the fullback position, defensive positions, same old, same old. I tell you guys this all the time. You want to work with players that are as full meta as possible, especially in the defensive areas. But in this game, I would try to go full meta for everything, because sometimes EA releases these cards like Edin Dzeko and stuff who can be usable, but when you get to the top divisions and you're playing, you know, competitive FIFA, which is honestly like 85% of your games at this point, it's very important to have the right players in the right position. So I'm probably going to do a lot of menu stuff on the RTG because I need to improve this team, especially in the defensive areas. In the attack, I can manage a little bit with it for now, but in the defense, like these guys need to be like Varane, Saliba, Cancelo's, like all that type of stuff. You really, really, really need to do that kind of thing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for the 4-2-2. Honestly, is there really that many things that I would change? I would say in the game, sometimes when you pause, it would be ideal to take the least aggressive striker off of the get in behind parts, right? So there's certain situations where I don't want that linear attacking play with the get in behind instruction. So in the game, I'll switch to just like mixed attacking, right? So you guys are going to see in one of the highlights when I go into extra time for the final game, I actually take off the get in behind on my right striker, and after I did that instruction, I scored a goal right away, right? So again, it's not always ideal to always be super, you know, consistent on the attack when it comes to the runs. It's helpful because it pushes against the defense when you're playing against this meta, but it is nice to sometimes get off the get in behind and then to use one player to build up your play and make the pass to the guy that is making the run in behind, right? So in this case, because the instructions are consistent in every single side, right, the left side and the right side, the striker, I would just, if it's João Felix, I would take him off the get in behind and then just leave it on Jota so that he still makes those runs, right? So you could go either way. You don't necessarily have to do it on the comeback and defense player or whatever, but yeah, that's I will say that, I mean, it does matter a little bit, because if you have your more aggressive player off of the get in behind, it's not as effective, but I did it, like I said, and it worked out fine, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for the tactic, guys. For the 4-2-2, the goalkeeper, you could do whatever you want with for the most part. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.
They've given it away. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, might be.
Let's go, Penda. Well done. Work that near post angle, my boy. Oh, that was bad. Should have done a skill move there. That's it. Yes, sir. Face the angle, go for the Trivela. Nice. That playstyle is pretty nuts, eh? A quick step, man. That thing is just explosive.
Eventually, you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Nice. Well done, boys. Already caught off guard there in the beginning. Manual goalkeeping. Good stuff.
Jesus Navas. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Opportunity.
Let's go.
Openda. Jesus Navas on the offensive. Real chance.
Nice.
opportunity to take the lead.
Let's go. Adeyemi.
A chance to get something going here. This has to be.
Oh, I was about to say, bro, if my dribbling is not going to be good enough here, that's going to be tough.
Diaz. Cuts it back.
Let's go.
And into the lead they go.
Come on.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Depay. He's in here.
Let's go, Diaz.